This picture for Smash is a better pause moment than anything Lifu has paused on his video. Okay, listen. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Alyssa Mercante sent a cease and desist thing to Smash AT. Smash AT is doing a GoFundMe for his top-notch lawyer. If you guys want to go and support him, go ahead. I think it literally within hours met the goal. It's almost there. Me and Zen are definitely trying what we can to support Smash, because honestly Kotaku needs to be stopped. It's not like he's, you know, battling back on Kotaku. It's literally, it's just so ridiculous what is happening with her, like genuinely harassing him and his wife, sending him a cease and desist for, you know, defaming her. So I'm very pleased to see that Smash is like, no, this is not gonna work. Alyssa Mercante, total meltdown with threats of lawsuit against Smash JT.
Number 2 from Alyssa Mercante now. She's going at Smash JT, the YouTuber who just calls out Kotaku over their woke nonsense. This is wild.
Oh, he's not calling them out for even the woke nonsense. So for people who have been watching Smash's content, he is digging into them promoting scam charities, actually harassing and attacking people online. So it's not even the woke against the non-woke. Basically, Alyssa hired a lawyer, quote-unquote lawyer, who posts stuff like this. Going to start a GoFundMe to dox the shit out of some people and have me show up on the doorstep and kick them in the dick. Who's with me? Just kick them over and over and over again until the barf out blood on my shoes, then stamp a bloody footprint right on their big dumb faces. So this tweet was done by Alyssa Mercante's quote-unquote lawyer.
He just threatened to physically assault someone.
Yep.
What?
This is the lawyer that Smash JT is bringing to the table. And I wonder who has more of a case here. Mystery.
Yeah.
The biggest mystery of the century happening.
I've never seen anything like this. And it seems like it's a desperation play based on some of the stuff I've seen lately from her. You know, wokeness doesn't pay, and we all know this. We all know the consequences of what happens there. And she's just made her bed by attacking people relentlessly on her Twitter for just standing up for gamers, standing against the mainstream media. And this should get wild. My name's John Delarose, everybody, and I would like you to check out my graphic novel. It's called The Hidden Emperor, and I've got it on BackerKit right now. I make science fiction comic books. This is a great Star Wars replacement, Warhammer 40K. If you are into science fiction and fun, grab this. We had a huge success on the Kickstarter, and it's still available for a couple.
I didn't know he does comic books.
More weeks while I get everything ready for print. It's in the description below. And please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things in video game culture, pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, and more. Thank you so much, guys, for letting us make a career out of comics. It's so awesome. Really appreciate you for being there. So, Alyssa Mercante, senior editor at Kotaku, sent YouTuber Smash JT a cease and desist letter alleging he defamed and harassed her. Oh,
and the ironic part is this is literally the picture from where she said, have a problem with it. Come fight me, bitch.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, no. In a YouTube upload, he announced Alyssa Mercante has now sent an official cease and desist from her lawyer about how I need to apologize for things I've said to her because they're defamatory in nature, which is interesting because everything I said has been in response to and using what she said to form my opinion. I'll explain why I feel that way about her. From there, he addressed Mercante's lawyer, Lane Haygood, who sent the letter. This guy struck me as everything an ambulance chaser lawyer would be. That would take literally any case, and anyone brought him as long as he thought, hey, maybe I can make a buck or two off this. So, sure, I'll throw a letter out there. What could hurt?
So, from what I remember, so full disclosure, she hasn't blocked us yet on Twitter. She has all of these people blocked, though. When all of this was happening, this quote-unquote lawyer, he's the one who commented on her Twitter post saying, hey, I'll represent you. She didn't even go and hire him. She was like, hey, let me do this.
He'll send some scares to him. We'll make him admit the guilt that he's not guilty of, and then maybe we can use that against him to push even further and try to get more. Then addressing Mercante, he said it, and something Alyssa clearly hasn't learned yet is her words and things she says can be, and will be used against her in a court of law.
Yep.
And she doesn't want to go down this road.
And she said a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all out there on the internet since she says things so often. It's all archived.
What is going through her head that she's like, you know what? I'll win this.
It's called the line of the Lulu. No sane person would think they would win this case. So, which honestly makes me think more and more that all she was trying to do was just an intimidation tactic. But now it is lawyer on lawyer.
From there, he shared the letter that Haygood sent to him, which we can take a look at here. And here's the letter in full from Smash JT. Wonderful YouTuber, too. If you don't subscribe to him, he's definitely somebody who's worth it. He does quite a bit of good work. He says, we write you today as counsel for Alyssa Mercante. You have made unlawfully harassing and or defamatory statements about Alyssa. We are writing to request that you retract them and publish an apology, the language of which we will suggest to you before we pursue other legal avenues against you. So he says the statements ones, you tweeted horrification. What's that? Like, what does Alyssa Mercante as sucking D in her off time for money? Then you...
Okay, how... I don't think a lawyer would even say things like that.
Repeated the claim, tweeting, how do I put this in a way you'd grasp? The Amico was about as much fun as sucking 20 Ds in a row. Instead of being paid for it, I paid $10K to do it. In response to one of her tweets. Then published the video on April 4th. Alyssa Mercante has since come forward stating she used to be a sex worker. And of course, as much as she doth protest here, my friends, if you want to see the tweet where this actually happened, we have it for you. And here it is.
Yep. The tweet. I even posted it today as well. Literally, the question was, how did you get into the gaming industry? I suck dick.
It literally works against you.
Well, it was a few months ago. So does she have active amnesia or something that she will like blurt it out, then forget it, and if someone repeats it, what she did, she goes, no, that's defamatory. No, you're lying.
It has to be like all the drugs for sure.
I mean, she keeps on constantly posting how she's getting baked.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no freaking way.
How did you get into the gaming industry? There it is. Not very defamatory at all. It seems like this came from her Twitter exactly. And definitely follow us over on Twitter too. I'd love to interact with some of you guys over there. Appreciate you for being there. And so there it is. You repeated the statement on your website. They said, Jeff, those statements are factually false. You knew they were false when you made them. She has never come forward stating she has engaged in the oops, I just showed that. There's a gulf between solo nude modeling and engaging in sexual acts for money. A gulf you were aware of when you made those statements. Okay. I mean, when you're talking about OnlyFans and
this aged really poorly.
things like that, it's pretty normal to refer to them in certain ways. And of course, when you're doing that kind of thing, that's what you're doing. You are selling yourself. It doesn't matter whether it was exactly a penetrative act under the law or whatnot. I mean, these people are insane, obviously. They're all disgusting. And so it says you have a financial motivation to continue to defame Alyssa. Since you made the statement, the average number of views on YouTube has gone from 1 or 2,000 to tens or even hundreds of thousands of views each. Oh my gosh. Courts have found that where a defendant has profited off of this, there are punitive damages. Uh-oh.
Okay, so does Smash do videos only on Alyssa? Easily checked.
Just go to his channel and find out.
Okay, let's see. Yote, Alyssa, the lawsuit, obviously. Assassin's Creed Shadow, Sweet Baby Inc., Yote, Square Enix, Assassin's Creed, Dead Rising, Sweet Baby Inc., Sweet Baby Inc., Concord, Sweet Baby Inc., Concord, Dragon Age.
No, there's none. I don't see it.
Where are those? Where out are those legendary piled videos of only her constantly?
Right there. There's one right there.
Ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was literally a month ago.
Again. Lawsuit.
Yo, I'm telling you this right now. Alyssa has Smash JT living in her head rent free.
Yeah. Absolutely. That guy she has representing her, I do not believe he's a lawyer. Absolutely not. So, just to refresh everyone's memory. But that happened a while back. That happened on May 7th. Alyssa Mercante contacts my wife in full-on unhinged meltdown. And she even bragged about it. Anyway, I found your wife's Facebook and asked what she thinks about the husband of her children. Well, I have to reread that. Ask what she thinks about the husband of her children. This is not even English. Harassing women online and laughing when they shared that someone they're supporting has been threatening to kill them for weeks. Bro, what?
What the hell, man?
This is just sort of ridiculous. So, the messages, right? You and your ilk are sending harassment towards countless people for clout. That man could fucking kill someone, and you're emboldening him.
Yep.
I truly wish nothing but the worst for you for the rest of your miserable fucking life. You're a fucking 45-year-old man. Look at what you're doing with your life. Okay. I'm reaching out because I just want you to be aware of the fact that your husband and father of your children is sending heaps of harassment towards women, myself included, and other folks on social media over video games. He is writing articles about me, making videos about me, and even made a petition about me. For weeks, a man who has photoshopped himself pointing guns at me and blood on my face. When I pointed this out to your husband, he deleted his post. He then commented jokingly on a post I made about him platforming a violent man by sharing the petition he's made to end the website I work for. With these mental gymnastics, we could expose Smash JT for being into furries because he's supporting 2V. This man has been talking about executing me in virtual reality for 2 months. This is who you are platforming. You're a piece of shit. I had no idea about that, but thanks for being so kind in letting me know. And he removed that post right away. Oh, look, a scumbag who started a fucking petition to end Kotaku is platforming me. Does she not understand the reason why people have an issue with Kotaku is Kotaku? No one wants Kotaku around at this point. I cannot speak to the nature of your relationship or what kind of father he is, but I certainly wouldn't want my partner harassing women online over video games and platforming the people that are threatening to kill them. It seems like something he shouldn't be so invested in at this age.
So here we go. In addition to this, Your continual posting about Alyssa, particularly in conjunction with your campaign to end Kotaku, constitutes knowing and willful course of conduct directed at a specific person that harasses the person and serves no legitimate purpose, therefore constitutes harassment under Section 32 of the California Code of Penal Civil Procedure, as well as stalking under California Penal Code. In the past 6 months, you've published 50 videos, including one ironically titled Alyssa Mercante is Obsessed with Me, which she is obsessed with him, by the way. She's done very weird things. You want to talk about stalking and harassment?
Yeah.
Let's...
Both Smash AT and Hypnotic.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they go, she's right there in the shadows, just going, precious.
Literally living rent-free in our head.
She is the golem.
Go back to the lore on this a little bit, my friends. Alyssa Mercante actually, because of Smash GT's journalism talking about Kotaku, actually messaged his wife on Facebook and actually tried to get her to divorce him. You want to talk about personal harassment? Smash GT's never done anything like that. Him posting about her public posts on Kotaku and about her fake journalism and her just failure to actually just uphold standards of any kind of ethics within that journalism is not remotely the same thing as going and contacting somebody's family and messing with them like that. What Alyssa Mercante has attempted to do to Smash JT is, in my opinion, life ruination, and that is...
Yeah. First of all, she defamed herself. Let's start with that. Second of all, what she actually actively tried to do to his life, he could have taken her to court a long time ago.
He could have easily done it.
And he still took the high road.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's like, oh, I need a lawyer to, threaten someone. Well, now she is pissing on herself even more.
Is something that, of course, shouldn't be done over the internet. That is stalking and harassment, and that is somebody being obsessed with somebody else. Alyssa Mercante has done a lot of things like this. It's not just Smash JT either. I mean, we've seen her obsession with Vera Dark as well. Vera Dark was messaged on July 4th, like this is a day everybody's out partying with their families, not Alyssa, and got weird threats from Alyssa about things as well. On top of this, she went out to a video game convention and urged gamers to fight her. I mean, she is out there trying to incite a lot of crazy stuff in order to just build her career, because Kotaku is really not paying. And I'll show you guys that in just a second. And that is what's really happening here over this entire thing. So, yes, you accuse Alyssa of trying to silence her critics. Well, yeah, isn't that what you're doing here, lawyer?
Yeah.
But routinely encouraging behavior that would lead to her not having a voice in the marketplace of ideas. Aw. Jeff, we are not asking that you never comment about Alyssa again. Well, good. We are not asking that you never say mean things about her, that you never react negatively to something she writes or tweets or makes a comments pejorative about her. We are asking you confine such activities to the right side of the law. That is not meant to silence you. Yeah, this is
What?
They're threatening a lawsuit against him because he wrote things that are very, very true. That are going on here. This is crazy. Now, this is not the only one that she's gone out there with. Actually, earlier this year, which I posted to my Substack, and you can find on Fandom Pulse, you can see that she actually sued the kiwi farms. And this was her threat a while back. She posted this letter, of course, and said, your client threat to tortiously invade Alyssa Mercante's privacy. We are writing you concerning your client Joshua Moon and his website Kiwi Farms. There's currently a thread in a non...
You actually cannot write this shit. This is just idiocracy unfolding in front of our eyes.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way, man. Just
every week, shit is getting stupider.
Non-public Prospering Ground section of the forum, hosting a full docs of our client, Alyssa Mercante, and it continues on from there. And this is the second lawsuit. She promised that there would be multiple, and like I said, I think this is a meltdown because of this post right here from September 24th. She said games media layoffs means less space for professionals, veteran voices with reporting experience, and more space for middle-aged reactionary idiots desperate to make money off their social media accounts. It's a dangerous path to continue to travel down. Google constantly changing its rules for ranking, private equity demanding a number go up and is beholden to its ever-shifting metrics while cutting staff and demanding more work from less people. the monetization of rage bait and severe decline of media literacy. It ain't good. So something happened here, and I think she's just not making the money that she wanted, and so she's attempting to lash out here. This is my opinion, at least, on this, because otherwise it doesn't really make sense. Like, going after the kiwi farms like that, they're just going to laugh this off. Going after Smash JT like this, he's just going to laugh it off, because, like, I mean, these statements, even like, immediately, I just proved that, you know, it's not a defamatory statement, that that she did post something implying some rather unscrupulous acts for her little position in the gaming industry that she has now. All these people do this stuff, and they don't do it for money. They do it for their own clout, and they try to then use that clout to try to make money. And of course, Alyssa Mercante is building a lot of clout. She is. She's been, as much as she's complaining about Smash JT, she's still working at Kotaku. I've actually watched as she's grown since the Sweet Baby Inc. article that she wrote, which was a disaster and a lie. From around 10,000 followers to almost 16,000 followers. So if you want to talk about what Smash JT's like actual damages or whatever is that he's done, Alyssa Mercante has been using this to grow her own following, and it's been working. I mean, that's about a 60% increase or more. It's been happening.
So just to put it in perspective, she talks about these people nonstop, constantly.
She does.
They don't. So she's literally not only delusional, but she's projecting so hard. I feel like by this point, like, her logic is, hey, if I'm nonstop obsessing about them, they probably are doing the same thing.
They are. They got a life. They don't care.
All because she's in the spotlight. All because she's out here lashing out against people and then crying victim when people actually say something about it. But that's what these people do all the time. It's always just a them attacking, and then they claim they're victims. Yikes. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. My friends, hit the like.
My God, why are you zooming into the picture? Why are you doing that?
Like and subscribe button. Please do check out my Hidden Emperor graphic novel on BackerKit. Thank you guys so much for helping us make an awesome career here. We're making great stories. This is a lot of fun. You'll love this. It's in the description below. Support our channel. I appreciate you for being there.
Good video.
Good video.
But yeah, so she said all those things. She did all those things. After which, she decided to send a cease and desist letter. And now an actual lawyer is stepping in. So we all know how it's gonna end.